Our blog series for the Love of Chibuike continues in part 6. Once again, we update you on the story so far. Chibuike Edu, a staff at INTECIL Products Limited in Emene, Enugu State, Nigeria, was taken from his workplace by police officers from the SARS department of the Nigerian Police Force. He never returned home and he never went back to work. As we drive on to Court Avenue, we're hoping for a good Samaritan who would give us a chance to turn in. This in itself could be a rare occurrence on Nigerian roads. However, if we were to get lucky, that might be a sign of good things to come later this morning in court. Here we are, there's our good Samaritan. Driving up this Court Avenue, once again, there's a feeling almost of foreboding. Nobody wants to talk in the vehicle because it's almost like we're all holding our breaths. What's going to happen in court? What do we expect? Well, we'll soon be finding out. Today, the SitiTalk team has returned to the Magistrate Court in Enugu, and we are here in order to get an update on the public hearing that is scheduled for 9 a.m. today, the 20th of March 2017. We were also able to catch up with Oliver Edu, the elder brother of the late Chibuike Edu, who has been fighting for justice for...
Last month, 28 February 2017, the Magistrate Court of Enugu State, the case of late Chibuike, my younger brother, and the case was adjourned to 28th of March 2017. And here again we are, for the court to decide to give the final ruling on the case of Chibuike, because independent autopsy on the body of late Chibuike to be conducted for the public notice. That is why we are here today. Here, the Senate of Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is the highest legislative body in the country, invited the family of late Chibuike Edo through the legal practitioner representing the family. Myself, Oliver Edu, the elder brother to late Chibuike Edo, and the lawyer representing my family for the case of Chibuike last month, which is February 2017. And we were there, and the lawyer in the person of Barrister A.S. Nwokosha was invited by the Senate to come and speak on behalf of the family. And the DIG, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, was equally invited on the case to speak about his experience in the case. And he said that yes, he was new to his office, but he was aware of the case, and he was carrying thorough investigation on the case. But he was pleading with the Senate of Federal Republic of Nigeria that they should give him a benefit of doubt, that within 2 months, less than 2 months, he must have, working on the matter, and they giving them, the real information about the case. That he was pleading with them that they should bear with him, and also the family of late Chibuike Edu. Then, at the end of everything, the DIG invited the lawyer representing the family. He said that he should come to him so that both of them, they will work hand in hand in making sure that the culprits must be brought to book. Then, at the end of the plenary decision by the committee, because it was 15-man Senate committee on the case, and the chairman of the committee and also the deputy chairman of the committee, which is the Mr. Senator Obinogba, representing the constituency which the late Chibuike Edu come from, which is Ebonyi Central, from Ebonyi State, Nigeria.
This second time, as we follow Oliver Edu at the Magistrate Court in Enugu, Nigeria, we cannot help but pray that the wheels of justice will finally begin to turn on behalf of Chibuike Edu. As the waiting continues, the SitiTalk team decided to find out exactly how far the police headquarters is from the Magistrate Court in Enugu, Nigeria. It turns out it's actually less than a 5-minute walk. Again today, a second public hearing scheduled at the Magistrate Court. The Nigerian police sent absolutely no representative, neither from the headquarters nor from the SARS department itself. It's now 1:45 p.m. in the afternoon. That's 12:45 p.m. We've been here since 8:45 a.m. The case still didn't get called, and the morning court is now over. There is no chance of the case being heard today because it was allocated to be heard in the morning court. However, we are now waiting to speak to the lawyer representing the Edu family. Hopefully, he'll be able to tell us what the situation is and whether he's been able to get another date.
Yes, the case was listed today as one of the cases that's supposed to feature in court, but eventually, because of the crowded course list, before it got to my number, we operate the seniority list where matters has been mentioned first by the seniors, and many of the matters were for full trial and cross-examination. So before it got to my turn, the court had already exhausted its slot. Again that we have a paired court here, where one court runs a morning session that terminates by 12, and another court starts by the afternoon session 12. So before it got to my turn, the court winded up for the day and adjourned. Not just this case, other cases that were yet to come up. 11th April 2017, it will be a Tuesday. That's a definite date for the ruling in the application we made before the court. That application is for the court to order for an autopsy on the body of late Chibuike Edo. And we are specifically asking that a pathologist from representing the respondent, a pathologist also nominated by us, and a pathologist from UNTH Ituku-Ozala, where the body of the boy is, should all witness the autopsy. And it should be a public autopsy so that even the press, the whole world, whoever that is interested, should come and witness it, because we need to know how and why this boy died.
As the waiting continues, Oliver Edu, the elder brother of Chibuike Edu, is clearly frustrated. This is the second public hearing that is being scheduled at the Magistrate Court, and yet again, the case does not get heard. Oliver Edu takes a little time out whilst he waits in order to update his family by making a series of phone calls in order to let them know what the situation in court is this morning. Some final words from Oliver Edu, the young man whose dogged determination inspires us all. Before we leave the Magistrate Court, he gives us an update.
Yeah, the case of Chibuike was adjourned today, mid-20th of March 2017 by 9 a.m. But unfortunately, in fact, the judge, the magistrate could not rule on it because of the fleet of cases they have today. In fact, I was so disappointed, but as the case may be, I so much believe, based on what the new date that the judge has been given, he has given us a new date, which is 11th of April 2017. I so much believe in God. No matter what has happened, I will never give up in this fight. I must fight to the logical conclusion.
A recap on the facts as we know them. Chibuike Edu was a member of staff at INTECIL Products Limited, Enugu, Nigeria. He had been accused of having stolen money. He was at his place of work when he was picked up by SARS police officers of the Nigerian Police Department. Chibuike Edu never returned to work and never made it home. This was in May 2016. As we speak, the Edu family is yet to set eyes on the body of Chibuike Edu. Once again, it's SitiTalkTV for SitiTalkBlog.